Hey, hey. All right, so welcome back, guys. This could be a today's love tarot story. So let's go ahead and see what comes out of this fictional story. It is obviously going to somehow be centered around the topic of love. Let us see. High Priestess, Death card, 10 of Wands. Oh, this is, a high priestess that is extending her hand saying, "You know you're done, and I know you're done. So why don't you come on this way? You know you've completed what you had to. You know there's no reason to have to still, be out there on a sinking ship that's been destroyed by this, big huge, enormous octopus or squid. It's done. It's over. You're free of that. That ship has sunk. So why don't you come on over here?" Now, this could be someone who is literally sending that message out to the person that they love, the person that they feel a connection to, or this could be um, a high priestess that is acknowledging this about their own life. It's like, I get it, it's over. But see, this to me says the romance was preserved for the day when you would be done dealing with the sinking ship. You're done now. So come on, come get this. Come get this purple rose that I encased in, like a paperweight for you. Come here. You know that this is what's been waiting for you once you were done on that sinking ship and you're done with it now. So why don't you just come on this way? I feel like somebody feels her pull. The moon. She's being clarified by yet another card of the subconscious. Both of these represent the subconscious, the things that are hidden, but are like the moon has a profound gravitational pull, right? It's a quarter of the size of the earth, and yet its gravitational pull on the earth is so great that it tugs the earth just enough that it sloshes the water on the earth's surface and creates our tides. How does something so small have such a profound effect? How does the subconscious have such a huge, profound effect on the conscious mind? How does an emotional bond between two people exist across time and space and still have a way to convey words and thoughts and memories that should have been severed long ago? So many things in life we forget about as soon as it happens. I mean, I can be saying, "Oh, I'm going to be making whatever noodle casserole for dinner," and I go to the store, and one of the prime ingredients I need, I'll forget. Come home and I have no cottage cheese. How did I forget that when that's what I was making for dinner and I was needing to buy every item for the dinner? How did I forget that? Yet other things in life we don't forget, no matter how many years pass, no matter what else happens. Is it because there's a profound emotional bond that was stored in the subconscious, or is it because the subconscious has been more intelligent than the big brain and it says, that this is still what you want, or this still has an impact because this is as interwoven as the earth is interwoven to the cycle with the moon and the cycle with the sun? Maybe this is like we're going to orbit each other regardless. This isn't a simple, like, you can forget an item at the grocery store. This is something that literally, comes back around because it has an organization and a structure, and it's a part of the very fabric of our lives. 7 of Cups. Trying to figure it out won't make a lick of sense. Trying to understand why. Why is there a bond here? It's not going to make any sense. There will always be confusion about why certain things matter and certain things don't. Can we get an answer on that? Let's just try. 4 of Swords. It says probably a character won't be able to understand it unless they can go silent enough to listen to the messages from the universe, which is really what the subconscious can do. The subconscious is like, I'm going to use this anonymous, and I'm not saying that I'm right. I'm just, as fictional storytellers, bear that in mind. But my dog has a profound amount of, instinct and subconscious. He is the most emotionally attuned animal I've ever seen in my life. I have to be mindful of not getting like emotionally upset because he gets upset with me. if I have a nightmare, I will wake up with him on my chest. It's the only time he does that. It's, he holds me down and wakes me and says, it's okay, it's okay. It's so crazy to have a dog who picks up on me more than a human. And so there's a lot of, even if I'm excited to see somebody, but I didn't even say a word yet, he'll get excited. So if an animal is really attuned so much to their subconscious or to their instinct, maybe if a human could turn off their big brain for a minute and then just get attuned to what the energy already is, maybe that is the telepathy. Maybe that is the connection to sensing, feeling, hearing, understanding another person's, vibe. But they have to tune out long enough to just listen to the universe. This is the Four of Swords can be silence. It can be healing, but it can also be quiet the inner wolf and let the universe talk, because there's so much information in the universe that we're just not picking up on, even though the subconscious might be. But we have to kind of let the big brain take a nap and let the quiet tell us what needs to be said. Whatever that means. We have the Fool card. This might be a year. This is Year of the Dragons, and we have these two dragons that are busting through this vortex. This might be the year for tremendous change, even though, again, does it make sense? No, it just is what it is. It's there's something about the right time and space for big leaps of faith forward. Like, I no longer need to know, why do I sense the things that I sense? I just simply do. I just simply accept it. If I pick up on a vibe, if my subconscious is something that seems to be very potent, very powerful, okay, then that's just how it is. At this point in my life, I'm ready to just accept that I know what I know. I'm going to say what I have to say. We come and we go. I am quoting Paul Simon and Ladysmith Black Mambazo from the Graceland album. This feels like we're not going to have logical answers. It just is the stuff that you know in your gut. Something about this High Priestess. This High Priestess is done wondering why they know. They just do. And they are sending out, they feel compelled to send out this message. Okay, so because it's definitely the High Priestess is the one sending out the message. Even though she can't even figure out why she's sending that message. It was a message she was always going to send when it was the right time. But I don't feel like she's reaching out and saying anything. I feel like it's all energy. Okay, so we're definitely dealing with a magical, mystical storyline, right? Tell me about the Death card. Is she sending this message to a Scorpio? Is she... Oh, we've got Gemini, Virgo coming in now, and we have possibly a divine masculine. Again, you notice that we have their energy flow of the dragon overhead. This is not some tragic ending. This is the freedom from something that was perpetually it's like somebody kept trying to fight to save a sinking ship, and they finally realize the victory is in letting the ship sink, letting it go. This was something that they needed to let, something toxic, like sink into the abyss and be free of this huge burden. If they were trying to save something, salvage something, they finally are in a place where they realize the real success is in learning to let go. That was something they couldn't do before. I don't know if they felt, like they owed somebody something, if they were guilted into things and they finally are releasing guilt. But they are doing that fist pump in the air. They are free of something. Her message she's sending out to them is, you're done. So now manifest something better for yourself. Tell me just about them. I should probably change this deck again. We have got the Hanged Man sideways. We got the Knight of Swords in the reverse. We got the Queen of Wands upright. They delayed a really long time. No fast action, even though many, many, many times they knew, what am I doing waiting? Why am I holding back from the Queen of Wands? Why would I not be moving toward someone wonderful, something wonderful? Why am I not doing this? What is my reason for this when I know exactly where I want to be? Why am I still procrastinating? Three of Cups. There's something here to do with, again, that that picture of them out to sea. I don't know if they were dealing with a group environment. Tell me more about the Three of Cups. This wasn't even a ship, though. The Tower, holy smokes. For some reason, they kept trying to salvage connections that were, again, with the dragon, this is the year the connections are ending. What was the Three of Cups? We can see it was something that should have been over a long time ago. It was not sustainable. We have the Chariot. We have the Queen of Swords sideways. To me, this looks like this was their big challenge in life. They kept thinking they had to be a hero that was going to save other people from something. Maybe it was like, they were dealing with unruly individuals that were not doing anything to make their life better, but they felt like, okay, but I have to help them. I got to help them, move on from this. But if they didn't want to make good decisions, they were not going to be able to save somebody from their bad decisions. And in truth, this is something that they've known for a very long time. It almost feels like maybe they thought they were doing the right thing, the honorable thing. Maybe they were trying to, they had promised, a parental figure or grandparent figure before they passed on. Like, I'll always protect, my siblings. I'll always, be the person who tries to help hold the family together. Because this doesn't feel like they were out partying with these people. It feels like they were trying to help these people get on the right track, trying to be a hero, trying to help everybody, trying to run around and catch these individuals that were not concerned with anything more than just kicking up their heels and partying. And they kept trying so hard to save these individuals because of I don't know if this was a promise that they made or a promise that they made to someone who's not even here anymore. They're on the other side. But the thing is, if they made a promise to somebody, I will do my best. I will always, be honorable. I will always do what I must to help this group of people, mom, pops, grandma, nana, papa, whoever I promised that to. Thing is, mama or papa, mom or dad, had they been present in this timeline, they would have been like, screw that. If they don't want to help themselves, give them some tough love. I maybe asked you to look out for them, but there's also rules here. They don't just get to squander everything. You're not in charge of making sure you're their personal handler for the rest of your life and they get to be these, children that never grow up, these unruly partiers. If they want to squander things, you give them some tough love. It almost feels like they're finally realizing that. All this time I've been trying to run around, be honorable, follow through with promises that I made. But that's not even, the promise would have changed if they could have heard from that ancestor. And I think they're finally realizing that. There's something about this sinking ship. There's something here about they have known for a while, I'm putting my own life on hold to deal with this ship of fools, when I need to let them go ahead and if they want to, be out to sea, party central, they can do whatever they want. I'm not running around to save them from their own bad course of action anymore. I should move on, give them some tough love, let them figure out their own life. For some reason, this person wanted to be a hero, thought they had to be a hero. They put that on themselves, and they knew that they were doing it because the Hanged Man can also be a martyr card. Wow. We keep getting such a similar message. I mean, I'm telling you this throughout this week, I think I've had this message come out in different variations, no matter what deck I use, no matter what zodiac I might be dealing with. I feel like we've seen this message probably 4 times at least this week. Someone who is having the realization that I was martyring myself for other people and not giving to my Two of Cups. It was costing me my Two of Cups. In fact, I think that was the title of a video. I don't know if it was on this channel or on my other one, but that's so crazy to see. No matter what I do, we keep getting the same messages. Page of Cups. They're at that point where it's like, I need to come in and say sorry to my mermaid, say sorry to my 1 in a billion, my Queen of Wands, my High Priestess. The thing is, this High Priestess has known all along, I know what you're out there doing, but you finally have acknowledged that you're letting go. The ship is sinking. I know that you're done scooping up and trying to, be there for everybody else. It's finally time that you quit martyring yourself, and it's time that you choose what you actually want. See, the thing is, she's not under any confusion that it's her. She's saying point blank, I don't know how I know, but I know that you're done, and I know this is our time. I don't think she's been out there twiddling thumbs waiting for them. I just think she can't help but suddenly be tapped in. It's like if she suddenly got an energetic phone call that goes, hello, this is, like a voice recording. Hello, this is so-and-so calling to let you know that the individual that was martyring themselves is done and is now very much thinking about you. Just a heads up. Thank you. Have a nice day. It's as clear as that for her. Like, she gets the energetic vibe that they're done with something. I know it. Inspiration of Wands. And it changes the vibe. It changes the possibility now. It changes. This is the start of a new journey. That's the Page of Wands. Lovers in the reverse, embodiment of Wands upright. It's a change in the energy. It's no longer the choice between, should I pick a lover? Are they going to stay at a distance, but I'll just feel an energetic bond to them? Now it's a King of Wands. Remember, they saw her as a Queen of Wands. They saw her as their High Priestess, as their Two of Cups. They're now a match for her. Not at a distance, I'll always think of you. I just don't know when I can be with you. There's sorry, my tummy is growling. I'm very hungry. Apparently, so is this person. They're hungry for their Queen of Wands. They don't want a long distance, like only 5D existence where I think of you. Look at this, Two of Cups again. They don't want the distance anymore. They want to actually have her wrapped in their arms and vice versa. We see a lot of red hair, by the way, in this. Let me see. What did our Queen of Wands have? Was she redhead also? Reddish, blondish. Doesn't mean it has to be, just that's how it's coming across. We've seen them with dark hair pretty much every time. Dark hair, dark hair. We can't see their hair here. Dark hair again, dark hair again. So just side notes on that. There's no more well, I want to choose you, but I have to save these people in this sinking ship. Oof, they are cutting ties with that entire group. Whoever the fools were out to sea, they are done trying to deal with those people. What made them get done with it? I do want to see, what was it? What made them be done? There's the Hanged Man and there's the Devil. They finally saw it for what it was. This is me being toxic. I'm martyring myself for people that I claim are toxic, but I'm the real toxic one because I'm the one hanging out with them. I'm the one hanging on to them and not moving toward my own life. It's me who's been toxic. I can't say that, that ship of fools that I'm trying to save, why can't they straighten up and do right? It's me being toxic. I have to let go of that. They finally have learned this, and they're headed toward their High Priestess. Final message on this: for a new beginning. Got an Ace of Pentacles. They are coming right toward their High Priestess, but she knows that they're on their way. There's no doubt about that. And this was very much all about the timing. This is just, it took them this long to quit being toxic and let go and not try to be another group's hero, but instead turn their attention to their own life. All right, I'm going to leave that there. Thanks so much for hanging out. Thanks for giving it a thumbs up.